Welcome into Fox 16 Sports and Happy New Year. I'm Nick Walters. The song being sung everywhere to ring in 2020, should old acquaintance be forgot and watch football on New Year's Day? That might not be how it goes, but you better believe that's what happened. His players got the job done, but in the locker room, Coach had to show them how it's done. As state championships fade out, credits roll on the Arkansas high school football season. Before you skip to hoops, let's rewind and recap all of this month's action at War Memorial Stadium. We could start the show with some Razorbacks basketball, but as fans know, they're in a slump. Let's not end your weekend by putting you in the dumps. So on a lighter note, let's talk Little Rock hoops. T-minus 20 hours until Super Bowl kickoff. Who knows what to look forward to the most? Niners and Chiefs in the big game, J-Lo and Shakira in the big show, commercials on the big screen, or maybe you're just into it for the food. But one thing I do know, Arkansas fans' weekend is already off to a sweet start. And for Alabama, they're left salty.
Recall of sriracha hot chili sauce. Nick, a lot of loud and proud hog calls going on out there.
Yeah, you could say that Arkansas is hotter than sriracha right now. Coach Walker's thirst for victory is quenched. But his post-game routine?
Damn water at, man. I need a water.
Any Razorback fan knows this dude is playing out of his mind. Mason Jones is making history. He's the first Hog to ever score 30-plus in 3 straight games. While Jones is in the zone, Joe is in woe. Isaiah Joe is out indefinitely. The Cowboys hoped for home field advantage in the playoffs. Well, they're at home, just not the one they were hoping for. Dallas will watch the playoffs from the couch. This outcome wasn't on any Cowboy fans' wish lists. Philly stealing Christmas and leaving Dallas with empty stockings. The silver lining, a new beginning. The Mike McCarthy era gives the Cowboys a clean slate and a breath of fresh air. Fans watched Jason Garrett clap from the sidelines for 9 years. But starting this fall, they'll see this man doing it. The Razorbacks have broken 2 of their coach's big no-nos, losing at home and losing 2 straight. Arkansas had the chance to right those wrongs with a win today. The wheels keep turning for a breakout Razorbacks basketball season. But on Wednesday, they hit a speed bump. Kendall Briles is slotted in as offensive coordinator. One uncertainty on that side of the ball, who's slinging the rock? Well, look, football season did not go how Arkansas hoped, but their basketball teams are turning frowns upside down. High school sports revolved around football this week. National Signing Day captured the nation's attention as recruits put pen to paper on Wednesday. But the ink has dried and fax is delivered, so now back to basketball. The Razorbacks better have woken up feeling dangerous because it's their biggest day of the season. These Hogs enter hot. Jimmy Witt and Isaiah Joe come off career nights over the last week. A promising start for Arkansas as Adriel Bailey drains one from deep. Mason Jones is going to be here taking it to the rack, absorbing contact, and knocking down this and one. Razorbacks bench loves it, and they'll love this too. Jalen Harris doing his thing from the place Arkansas loves, downtown. Hogs take the lead with 7 minutes left, but Kentucky answers. Wildcats roll off 15 unanswered points. Meanwhile, buckets dry up on the other end. Razorbacks suffer their first home game blemish as Kentucky wins 73-66.
Making that dream come true has been pretty special.
But his time in and outside of these lines was never sunshine and rainbows. With controversy and injury muddying his path, JT's entire future seemed clouded.
All of our lives changed on July 4th.
3 surgeries and 4 months of recovery later, with a pen in the same hand he injured, Thomas signs his letter of intent, and with some bling to show for his 3 state championship appearances. But history was still made tonight at the Bud. The amount of Arkansas players to ever score 30-plus in 3 straight games? Mason Jones. That's it. That's the list. Little Rock is not only winning games, but they're proving critics wrong. Ranked 11th in preseason Sunbelt polls, the Trojans now stand at first place. And they're not looking back. With the Arkansas high school football season coming to a close, all eyes lie on Little Rock as state champions are made here at War Memorial Stadium. With these in-state opponents playing for the very first time, it wouldn't take till tip to have unfamiliar sights.
You know, I grew up rooting for them, still will root for them, and now all of a sudden it's competition.
A sound all too familiar.
I said, what are you going to do when you hear that hog call? Because usually we're the ones doing it, you know, for them.
And even some holiday cheer. The event wasn't even around as long as these players have been alive. After an 18-year hiatus, the Slams and Squeaks returned to Pine Bluff in 2018. Two towns, 1 hour apart, divided by a river and football. The Battle of the Little Red is the big game. Clinton Yellow Jackets, Heber Springs Panthers. Teams pitted against each other for decades. Last year, same sights as usual. Crowded bleachers, touchdowns, and giveaways. But these schools used Rivalry Week to give back, making today's pep rally unlike any other.
Is there a Serenity McCarley here?
Serenity, your wish has been granted!
A kindergartner who lived through liver failure, surprised with a gift both communities helped happen.
I'm gonna see the Disney princesses, Cinderella, SeaWorld, and a dolphin.
It'll be Serenity's first time flying.
He's never been on an airplane.
Life's firsts are luxuries she would nearly miss out on at age 3.
Her liver was failing, and we also found out too that she has mitochondria, which is not curable. Our baby was just deathly sick.
Her liver transplant was thankfully a success. Another young Yellow Jacket lost his own fight.
We lost a student last year, Devin Wooten, in his battle with brain cancer, and it was something the year before we had came together and we raised money for him.
He's inspired his peers to help those like Serenity.
To be able to come back and do this, we had many different fundraisers that came together to make all of this possible. 2 teachers were covered in hot dog condiments.
Be able to grant a wish and come here and see it all the way through fruition made me proud for not only both communities, but for our school and our kids.
It's once in a lifetime opportunity, that's for sure. She's going to be talking non-stop about how awesome and cool it was. You know, all those people clapping for her.
We do have a battle with Heber Springs, but we do come together because we're all great people.
Although we're fierce rivals on the football field, we are still humans.
This rivalry is more than just a football game because we're coming together to help the communities.
Although we have our differences on the playing field, but we can come together for something like this.
But I can't thank you enough for everything. I appreciate Heber Springs and Clinton School for doing this for Serenity. It means a lot.
When pen hits paper on National Signing Day, it leaves behind more than just ink. It's a sign of sacrifice, a legacy left in a town, a lifelong love lingering from Fridays to Saturdays.
Being able to be a part of the 2% of high school athletes that get to prolong their career at the next level.
And I'm just really proud to be in that 2%. You know, it's been a long time coming, and growing up, you always want to be able to play at the highest level possible, whatever that is for you. It doesn't get any higher than the SEC in college. It means a lot. I know how special it is.
Being from Little League, you know, you always think about playing football, but you know, you don't ever really know that you're gonna be able to go to the next level like that. You know, growing up watching other college football players on TV is kind of like, I wish I could do that, and to actually accomplish that and be able to play for my home state just means the world to me.
It feels good. I've been waiting all my life for this, and I'm thankful for my family for pushing me. You think about all the stuff that you did over the past and all the hard work and stuff, and now it feels good that you made it.
I feel wonderful because I get to do what I love, play football to the next level.
And by the time this cap is put on and this cap is back on, it's a result. From sweat to success, passing to playing, and dream chasing to reality making.
I kind of looked at my family and I seen their face, and I kind of just realized, like, I did it. Like, it's just amazing. I'm trying not to cry again.
For these players and everybody who knows them, it's a sweet moment. But getting to this seat was no piece of cake.
Man. I texted my brother, I was like, man, I don't know, and I was texting, I didn't know if I was going to, be able to accomplish my dreams, and I did it, so it just means, like, I can't really explain, it just means a lot.
2020 Robinson High School signing class.
Nick Walters, Fox 16. That future hog is JT Towers, a state champion out of Little Rock's own Joe T. Robinson High. The linebacker will put pen to paper on National Signing Day. It's an accomplishment he's always dreamt of, and one that he had to overcome unthinkable odds to reach. Thanks to his love for the game and for his late brother, light cracked through and allowed JT to shine en route to making a dream reality.
I fell in love with the game way before I even put on the pads.
You're not going to be able to keep him off the field.
It's been an uphill battle, a road with major speed bumps and unforeseen detours. JT wouldn't want a straight line anyways, from heartache to bone ache. The pain and the gain, the climb has made him who he is.
What a person's life, what they go through, that doesn't have to, define their character and everything, but, I just feel like it's really made me who I am today, and really, kind of glad I've had to go through those things. I'm not glad that they happen, but you can use bad things that happen to you for more than that, use that to motivate you, to achieve what, what you want to do.
Against all odds, JT is a state champion. JT is an Arkansas Razorback. And, just like he was in the beginning, JT is a brother. As for Zach, he'll have a front row seat in Fayetteville and beyond.
I know it's made me a stronger person and that, anything that's thrown at me I can handle. I like to think I'm making him proud. Obviously, I'm, still not satisfied yet. I feel like I still have a long way to go. I always knew he was proud of me, and, I like to think that I'm still making him proud.
For Fox 16 News, Nick Walters. I'm a sign off.